about my life. I had to fight. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope all is well. Good to be among the lands of the living today. Can you say your sister is tired? Tired. Whew. I'm a little delayed today because I have been super busy. When I tell you I've been super busy, I am out here fighting every single pest that could be fought today because it's getting ready to get hot. And what I'm not going to be doing out here in this heat is fighting with them. So I'm finding everything that is requiring a little bit of heavy lifting for me to get it to get it done. I just came over here and saw this big old moth, y'all, flying like a. His flight speed was like that of a, what do you call them birds? A hummingbird. I don't know what that thing was, but he was trapped. See, 'cause mama ain't playing out here. This is not the year. Let me tell y'all again. This is not the year to be concerned with pretty gardens. This is the year that you better be concerned about making sure you have some food in the garden. And I mean food to eat and preserve. Because, baby, the more you plant, the more permaculture you create, the more pests that are coming and the pressure they going to put on your food. And so I have been in the garden today, want to share a little bit about what I've been doing because it has not been easy out here. Let me tell you, if they not after the grapes, they after the raspberries, they after the blackberries, the figs, they after the apples, they after the greens, they after everything. But what I want to show y'all is what is actually happening here in the garden at La Geneve Estates. So we're going to go over here and start with this. No, where should we start? No, we're going to start with this grapevine because y'all, I was looking out my window this morning and I saw two uh, fantails. I want to say they were two fantail birds, right? And they were sitting on top of this vineyard frame. And I'm like, oh no, they about to figure out how to eat these grapes because you be noticing things if you making observations, right? Hey, Kimberly, hello, hello, hello. So I said, well, that is my first order of business today, is to figure out how to protect these grapes because not only is if I got to worry about the birds, not only am I worrying about the birds now, but I know the June beetle is coming, or that Japanese beetle, the assassin. And in my opinion, every pest out here eating my food is an assassin. Yesterday, I spent all day pulling, hello, all of the collards out of this one bed, Karabi, and the bok chow. I've been working on that all day. Hey, 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 but I want to show you what I did to this grapevine. So if you are on my live and you are a gardener, this is what I'm doing. I don't know if it's going to work, but this is what I came up with. I don't know if you have ever seen bird netting, wild netting. It's called netting, and it's for the wild. It's for the bugs. Hey, Turkish, I love Turkey. I visited Istanbul in 2023. Had the bestest of time. So yeah. So let me show y'all what's happening. So instead of keep fighting with these, this is the vineyard, y'all. Let me just step back for a second because I need to show y'all. This is the vineyard that I've been working on. This is another garden, right? This is another garden space, and so I have lots of grapes, as you can see, lots and lots and lots and lots of grapes. They are everywhere, right? I have had to treat this I've had to treat these grapes and these leaves. I've had to cut them back and prune them because of the pressure or the black rot that they were trying to develop on the leaves. So we're getting new leaves. They look really good. Looks like the black rot is under control. So I'm super excited about the grapes. You see those beautiful grapes? Now, what was happening is this the birds just come and sit and try to figure out what's next for them, right? So I had some bird netting because every year when around the wintertime, I go into all the stores and clean up whatever garden stuff they have because that's the best time to buy things. I'm in the U.S. of A. And so I had this bird netting in the seed house, and I said, well, okay, that's the first order of business we got to combat. I took that bird netting or the wild netting and I started up here and I put it two-sided, one for the interior, which is going to be the interior side of this grapevine. So if you can't, maybe you can't see it, but the vines are now covered by this bird netting because what they not going to do is come in here and eat these grapes. I've nurtured these things and they're not coming in here and eat them. And let me just show y'all what's happening with the pots too. So here go two more grapevines down here. Two more are up implemented down here. They're looking good. And I wanted to tell you, I caught the black rod, caught the stems. I looked at the vines. I'm really treating the vines. So they are looking really good. And here's two more. This is the muscadines. And y'all, they are already fruiting. So we want to take good care of stuff. And these are the baskets that we made. I don't know if you was with me last week when I was making the baskets, but these are the baskets. They had a little trauma or a little, what you call, um, transplant trauma, but they are looking really, really good. Um, Yes, Hendrix. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is another one that's doing really well, and the sprouts are coming back slowly, and they're doing well as well. Here's another one that's going over here. We're doing a little bit of a tour as I tell you about what's been happening here in the garden. So this is another pot that we planted, and it is also looking really, 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 really beautiful. And finally, this is the fifth. We did six of them. This is the fifth one. We have another one on the other side. So this is another one, and it's looking really good as well. And this is the banana tree. So I didn't want to put this netting up because I want to make sure that this banana is able to go through the ceiling. That is why I took the plastic off because this used to be the greenhouse. And I said, well, this banana tree is going to be tall. It's going to be really tall. This year it came in so rapid and its sister. See, so it's two stalks down here. And it's really growing and growing very, very rapidly. And it's just May, end of May, and so we have another stalk, and it's just big and getting bigger and bigger. Anyway, it needed space to go through the ceiling, through the top. So we left that open, and what we did was we enclosed the grapes with the wild netting. So I took these little things right here, and I clipped the sides together. I zip tied the sides together. So this entire section with all of these grapes is now enclosed so that the birds can't get to them, and hopefully it'll make it hard for the Japanese beetles to get in there as well because they will take your leaves out. So I took it to the ground. I am able to lift it up so that I can treat or pull a leaf if I need to. So we're going to walk through this small pathway, and I have to be real careful because it's a lot going on out here. We got another grapevine right here. We got raspberries shooting up everywhere. So these are raspberries, but we also have a watermelon, several of them. And I'm not pulling them because I knew they were going to come. I knew they were coming. And so I'm going to let these grow right on down here and maybe fill in, that area down there. So they'll have a place to grow, and over here and maybe over in this area as well. We mix in with these two grapevines here. This is the raspberry bush, and I tell you, I've been fighting the flies and everything else over here. So I put netting over that as well because why? This is food that I'm growing to eat. If not now, then to preserve, right? So this is the small raspberry, and because it's invasive, um, I have to keep it pulled together, and every now and then I have to come and tear down these small ones or give them to someone. But they gotta go. They coming up. They are when I tell you they coming up. They coming up everywhere. You can see them down here. Look all over here. So this one looks like there's an opening over here. Okay, so I left that open because I'm probably going to take it down. But this one actually has vine. I might have to dig it up because this one actually has raspberries growing on it and more clusters coming as well. Okay, not only was I fighting the raspberry, but I'm fighting this blackberry. And y'all, this blackberry is so beautiful. It has so many. When I tell you it is abundant. Look at that. It is abundant. It has so many blackberries. And I had to come in here and, shape it a little bit because I wanted it to not be tall, but I wanted it to be more horizontal. So I have put in some stakes for it to stake it to so that I can have it run the way I want it to. But I also had to put netting around it. So I'm excited because the netting is actually working. The bees can get in there, but it's really hard. You really have to be persistent to get inside of this. Yes. Hey, Glenn, how are you doing? So, yeah, so I'm talking about the work I've had to do this morning. All my life, I've been having to fight, but today was fight, 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 fight. And so I got the blackberry the blackberry patch in order now. It is producing mad. I mean, it's gonna have so many berries on it. I'm gonna be able to get blackberry jam because this fruits all summer long. So I'm really excited about it. But I came over here today and this little fig tree, there was a big old moth hung up in this fig tree, right? I cut this one down last year to the almost to the ground, and look how wide it got. This is the one that I didn't cut down, and all it's doing is going tall, but it's getting wider, but not it's getting taller, but not necessarily wider. But this one is getting wide as it grows back. So, well, good, 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 good. So I'm out here, and I saw the little moth in there, but I put netting over this as well because you know it's summer is coming. I can't be out here fighting, running after, trying to figure out how to keep these things from eating all the food. And so I covered this up with net. But look at this, loaded. It's loaded with figs. The figs are everywhere. So I don't want to have to fight. I just want them to grow, me to eat, and my children to eat, my grandkids, and everybody else who love to eat. I did want to show y'all that the zinnias are coming in, and I actually have uh, 3 volunteer tomatoes back here. So I didn't look. This is wild. They are beautiful too. 3 of them. One. Where's the other one? Two. Three. 3 volunteer tomatoes back here. And we got some tomatoes going on back here. You hear me? So flowers are coming in, super excited. The zinnias are coming in. The lilies are coming in over here because we had a lot of flowers planted over here, but I moved a lot of them. So this is a lily right here. Beautiful lily. So excited. It has beautiful lilies. So I had to fight that, but I want to tell you something. You know, I see, I've watched quite a few gardeners, and they say, a lot of them are pulling their greens out, and I'm telling you, the way this weather has been, pulling them, I didn't pull all of mine out because why? First of all, I had a lot of them. I cut the stalks. I cut the stalk down. But let me tell you something. Let me show you these greens that because because the weather has been, different. Cutting them even after they have holes in them would have been a bad idea. Look at this. So this is looked, right? But this is how they're looking. I need you to see that. Do you see that? Do you see how beautiful that collard is? Now you see that white thing? He going in there trying, but see, I didn't put some stuff on this bush. I put my special baking soda, neem, and dishwashing liquid, so he ain't gonna stay up in there, right? All right. So let me go over here and show you something else too, because this is another one. I look. I grow greens all year long. Okay, collard greens you grow all year, baby. You don't. You just gotta keep them clean. You just gotta watch them grow. You just watch them because of course, you got white flies and you got all these things. Another collard. You see. But let me show you the one I cut back. The ones I cut back. Here's another one. These are the kale. Look, look. Y'all stop cutting y'all stuff, okay? And let your stuff grow. Stop cutting your food and let your stuff grow. Find another place to plant stuff if you got another place to plant it. Here's another bed. These are collards I cut down to the stump. Look at it growing back. Look at that one growing back. These are the collards that I cut down to the stump. Do you understand? And they all growing back. So as long as I don't cut the stump, or as long as I don't pull the root up, it'll continue to produce, right? It's going to continue to produce and maybe even grow into a collard tree, right? So here's another one that I cut. Look at it coming back. Look at that. Look at all them new leaves. Y'all see all them new baby leaves coming back on that thing? Look, coming back. Stop cutting your stuff. And you can grow collards all year. These are some seeds from mustards. Just stop cutting your stuff, okay? Stop cutting and let your stuff grow, okay? Listen, I thought that I was going to take these cabbage up. I thought cabbage season was over. Listening to everybody else, I thought cabbage season was over. Can't grow cabbages. But y'all, the weather said differently. Look at these cabbages growing. Now, them outer leaves don't look good. But baby, them new leaves look just fine. Look at that there. Look at that there. Hold on. It's another one right there. Look. And there's another one right there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cabbages in this bed. Stop cutting your stuff. Okay? Stop. Stop cutting. Stop. Stop. Look at this one. Let me show you. You want to see another one? Are you tired yet? Because I had plenty of collards. This was same thing. I cut it. All I did was cut the top of it off. Look at all these new leaves. Look. Now, do I need to watch it? Absolutely, because that white butterfly and them white flies don't be playing out here. Look at the celery seeds. Y'all, this is celery seeds. They're going to probably drop and pop up everywhere next year. All right? Leave your stuff alone. Okay? Check this one out. Check this one out. Here's another one. Look at that. I cut it back. And all I did was cut the stalk. Look, see? Right there. But look at them. Look. Leave your stumps in the ground, y'all. Look. Asparagus bed. I'm not pulling asparagus this year because they are first year. So I'm letting them I'm getting ready for next year. I just needed to plant the roots to get them started, get them going. So the next year, baby, I'm going to have me some asparagus in this bed, okay? Look over here. Look over here, some more types of collards. Kale. Look at my kale. Isn't it pretty? All you got to do is pull back the pesky leaves. The ones at the bottom that the pests hang out on. They don't hang out on the back of these, or snails or crawl. But if you put the straw down around your plants, it'll keep the things that's trying to climb up the stalk from bothering your food. So you want to take off the bad leaves so that the plant is not putting energy into a bad leaf. And every now and then come out and pick some, y'all, because guess what? They grow when you pick them, not when you just leave them there. You gotta you gotta take care of it. You gotta pick the food. All right. So probably gonna harvest some of these a little later. But look at them. Absolutely beautiful bed of kale. I'm gonna put another bed on the other side of here because I don't want to do anything to interfere with this asparagus. So I'm gonna put some more on this side because I have some more things to plant. I gotta get in the ground. And these two beds just need some more food in them. So I'm about to put some more food. The beautiful thing is this is a herb bed. So it's got a lot of good things going on for it. I don't know what I'll put in the middle of it, but I'm gonna find some type of crop to go in the middle, because it's got all the protective stuff in there. Also, I need to cut it back too because this one is getting flowers, and I don't need that mint to get no flower, not near flower, nowhere. We just need to let that that daggone mint will take over everything. So anyway, let's go over here. Here I have two more, so I didn't pull them up. I wasn't sure if they was going to survive well over here, but look at there, they coming up. So I grew all of these from seed, and a lot of my stuff is doing really really well. Now look at this. These been the slowest growing tomatoes, the slowest growing. I'm telling you, I think when they really do take off, they gonna be all right. But they some slow growing tomatoes, baby. I don't know what's happening, but they slow, 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 slow. And this one just needs some more food in it. So I'm gonna put some things over here today. Now let's go on back up here and show you what else we did because like I said, I have been out here just trying fighting things just to keep things from. I think these are the boorish. I've been trying to figure out what these are, but I think these are boorish. Yes, I think they are the borage. Okay, so over here in this bed, doesn't look like much is in there, but I took some things out. I have covered it, and I was just waiting to see how I was going to do. And look what I had. Cabbage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all can't tell me you can't grow cabbage in the summertime, but baby, mine's is doing what they want to do. All right, and this is North Carolina. I'm about to put some more stuff in this bed. We about to throw it down. And the beautiful thing is all this basil. I have this is a bed full of basil and marigolds from seed, and it smells so good over here. I come over here and clip it back. So I want it to bush out. I want it to be nice and bushy. So I'm clipping them back. And the fact that I have all these things in here, now is a good time to plant in this bed because I know this soil. Look, look how soft and moist it is. So I have a lot going on. So I tried something different in this bed, in this pot. I wanted to see how many things I could grow that were compatible to a tomato. So in this pot, there is a tomato that's doing beautifully. This is a holy basil right here, a Thai basil back there. This is a pepper. This is dill, and this is a marigold. All of these things are protectants for this tomato. I love it for me, and it sits right next to a chive. So just trying some new things out, right? Now this over here are my apple trees. They're still very small, but I'm raising those for my people. I'm gonna sell them to my people who want apple trees. I grew those from seed. I got 16 of them. This is one of many nasturtiums that I have in the garden, and that it is beautiful. And it's right here next to the olive, a patio olive, but I put it in the ground. I put it in the ground. I don't see any olives on this one, but I have olives on my other one. This had some olives, but I guess the birds ate them. But my other olive tree is loaded, so I have three olive trees. We have to preserve. We have to preserve our trees because you see what they're doing to them, right? They are killing the olive groves. They're killing the olive groves, and so we have to preserve whatever we can. Over here is I need to put some more stuff in this bed too, cause we about to go thick. Now I know it don't look like much, but this pot is actually in the ground. It's actually just a cover. So when I come over here and whack things with my weed eater, I wouldn't whack down this bush. These are more apple trees, and they are growing very, very nicely. Over here is more kale. And remember what I told y'all. You got to get rid of those yellow leaves. Cut them back. Oh, that came out by itself. Maybe too much water. So, another bed, but it's full of onions. It's got onions. You see the onions all between there? Look. So, I'm going to be able to keep planting in these beds because I was very strategic. I planted onions all along the sides of the beds. So, onions are growing. Garlic is growing. Yeah, so marigolds are growing. I dumped a load of seeds in there. So it's doing really well. I'm very happy with the progress. So let's get this up. These yellow leaves off. I have to stop letting stuff yellow. I know that much. It could have burned. I may have put too much of something on it. I don't know about this one. But it's getting ready to get hot out here. I feel it. Feel it, feel it, feel it. The sun is coming out. So I also have to work on my strawberry bed today because they need straw. Oh, these are coming out really easily. So they were ready to come off. So that's another kale bed. Kale loves it here. We have carrots in these beds, um, in these bags. This is from last year. This is Splenda, my Splenda bed. This is all Splenda right here that came back from last year. Uh, and this is my strawberry bed, and they are getting big. I haven't had a lot of strawberries this year, but they are coming. So I'm gonna put some more straw in this bed today. That's another goal. Let me watch these chickens. That's another goal today, um, to make sure I get some more straw in that bed. And I can't wait to be able to burn stuff. I haven't burned anything this year because we've had such high winds, and I wanted to be very careful. And I never took, y'all look at this. I never took up I didn't take up my Brussels sprouts. Look, I eat all these leaves. I harvest these leaves and I eat them. So, baby, we not throwing away stuff. And this is the bed that I took up yesterday. So I took this bed up yesterday, and I'm gonna prepare to put some new things in there. I'm excited. Got a nice harvest. I did leave the collards, the Georgia collards, because they gonna keep right on giving. They just gonna keep right on giving. So we can look forward to another bed in there. These are the onions. I haven't seen the tops of them come up yet, but they are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. I'm gonna be putting some new stuff in that bed. Here's another bed. we got going on. It doesn't, I have a big backyard, so my stuff is spread out. So it may not look like much from the film, but it's a lot in here. So this is another collard green. Y'all, I've got these are I grew all of this from seed. These are tomatoes in here. I don't know what kind, but they are right wedged right next to them is the Thai basil. So the Thai basil is holding things down on all of these. One, two, three, four, five, six tomatoes in this bed. We're gonna see how that goes. We got plenty of onions in here and herbs, sage, dill, chives, marigolds, and it smells like they want to stay away from here. The leeks, these are leeks. They're growing very nicely. Marigolds, like I said, are coming in. I put seeds in, and y'all, I love my beds. Right here, I just put a cucumber, trying to see how it does over here. I put one on the outside that's in the ground. I have I have a few in bags, and I have a few in beds. So I'm just trying to see what works best for me over here because we don't know. So, and I put this trellis here so I can let it grow up that trellis eventually. Maybe I need to put that under there. Yeah, that'll work. Give it some initiative to go that way. Okay, that's smart. Let's put it over here so it grows that way versus growing together. All right. So, and this is a pepper. Look at these peppers. Look, probably need to pull that one, but oh, there's several peppers on there. Maybe I'll pull them later. Anyway, my patio. I'm gonna take you down here. These are all peppers. Let's see how they're doing. They haven't been getting a lot of peppers, but remember, I took all my peppers off of my plants because I wanted them the stalk the I wanted to grow strong stalks. So I took all of my buds off. And the marigolds are coming in nicely here. I put them in this bed as well um, because the aphids be bothering your and flea beetles also. So, but there's another plant I put down here. I think it's borage. I think that's borage. That's a borage seed. I put down in there. I put it down in each. I put it down in every one of these because I wanted flowers to grow out of them as well. So this, y'all, is lettuce, and these are seeds. I harvest seeds. So these are the seeds of the lettuce that I did not pull. Oh, look at here. We got a lot of peppers on this one. So this one is growing very nicely. So we'll begin. I see all those buds. I'll probably pull those back soon. Here are my tomatoes. Not tomatoes, but potatoes. They are growing nicely here. And one of these bags is really, I see it bulging. So there's probably a lot going on in this bag. And this didn't died back, so it must mean it's time for me to go in that bag. This one also is bulging. It's starting to turn yellow, so probably time. This one is also bulging, but I'm gonna leave it. We are starting to get some eggplant. Here's an eggplant here. This is Japanese eggplant, I believe. That long eggplant. So it's doing good. Looks like we got a couple new buds here. I'm probably gonna put some flowers. I'm trying to redesign my bed here to get more plants and flowers. And so I'm doing aesthetics as well as gardening, um, vegetable gardening. And this is another kale, y'all. Look how beautiful it is. I'm telling you, I'm getting ready to create pails of kale. So let's go back up here to this is the patio garden, and these are plants that I'm about to separate and see how many plants because I believe in buying plants where I can get multiples out of. So I'm really excited about what's next. And these beds are growing faithfully. This is Shasta, my Shasta. Um, oh, I got an eggplant in there too. Oh wait, look at there. The turnip. That's a turnip. It looks like a um, slug's been all over it. I'm going to put some slug bait down in here. Um, Look at this. This one's flowering already. That's a turnip. It looks like it's coming to. Should be seeing. You don't bother them until you see the red bulb come out of the ground. Let's see what else. Looks like a more over there. We've got the elephant heads. So there's a dill. We got a bunch of parsley. So I put food in between all. And there's a lot of. Oh wow, it's a lot of zinnias back there. So yeah, there's a lot going on the Savage Homestead. So over here are um, more beautiful plants. These, I'm getting ready to cut them back. I'm going to go into the greenhouse and do some work. Um, these have to be planted. So today, that's a mission for today is to get those planted and to get these roselle in the ground. So I have got, and these two lemon grass. This is my zinnia. It's not zinnia. It's my marigolds I grew from seed. And the patio garden is doing well, y'all. It's been a wet few days. My lime is doing good, and it looks like it's going to have plenty more limes coming soon because I can see them. I can see them. Can you? Is that one lime or is that five? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Is it one lime or is it five? Over here is my blueberry, a pepper. It's doing well. Some more peppers. Um, Again, I'm taking these little babies off. I take the little babies off because I want them to have strong stalks. I want them to grow wide. So I'm taking off all of the tops and any new. I've already taken off the bottom. So these are doing beautiful. And look at this tomato. It's growing nicely. And my stalk is doing well. And this stalk is doing well. I don't want any flowers right now, so I'm picking all the flowers off. No flowers. I want strong plants first. Strong plants. That's what I want. And so everything is doing well, y'all. Everything. Welcome to the garden. All of the olives are, look at the olives. You see them? Can you see them? They are coming in so nicely. Yeah, I need to probably give this some fertilizer too, because I have been noticing yellow leaves. It's been losing a lot of its leaves. So I'm going to go ahead and give it some fertilizer. See what kind of fertilizer. Look at this, more olives. It's so many olives. So anyway, y'all, where my chickens at? Oh, they over there. Let me see what they doing. Listen, they be they be busy. I gave them some. I put some veggies out here for them, but they still over there digging. They digging for worms. It's a good time to dig for them. I am not cleaning out that bed. I'm going to get sand for their sand because they need sand in there. I'm really tired of that straw. Um, but I did take, what I did do, y'all, was I took their straw, the straw that came out of their coop, And I took the straw and I'm putting it down in this bed right here because can you imagine me all of this beautiful earth right here, all of this beautiful chicken coop matter that if I take some plants, cut the bottom out and set them on top of this, what this would be beautiful. That some stuff would really, oh my goodness, they came over here and tore this Sam up. So this where they was at today. They was digging this part up. They be busy. Every day I come out here. Let me show you how these are doing. So these are the pots that I created a couple of weeks ago to put on my fence line. And I put in here just a piece of ivy, caladium, and I put nasturtium seeds in here. So they are coming in. So things are exciting around here. I think just remember that you just got to keep going day by day, do a little bit a day. Don't be moved by what everybody else is doing. Take your time, build out the beautiful thing that you're trying to create because things are looking really fancy over here. And I am absolutely loving it as I take care of the things that God has called me to take care of. This is my garden. These are my babies. Oh, let me watch they poop out here because I got to clean up behind them every day because they be having. Uh-oh, where your sister at? Don't tell me they didn't went back. Oh, she in the house. Wait a minute, is both of them in there? I see one of them. I think, yeah, they in the house. It's time for y'all to go in too. It's time for y'all to go inside. Both of y'all. Come on. It's time for everybody to go in. Go ahead. It's time to go. No, 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 no. Don't come over here pecking. Don't come over here pecking. Get inside. 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 Come on. Time to go inside. Because mama's got to go somewhere. Come on, girls. Time to go. You had your outing for today. Yes, I'm talking to you. Inside. Inside with your sister. Go ahead. Come on. Let's go. Now you're going to be fussing when you can't get in there, trying to figure out how to get in there. Come on. That's not where you're supposed to be. Come on here. Are you being stubborn? Let's go. Okay, she about to get left. She about to get left right out here. And she not going to like it. She really trying to get inside. But when she don't listen, you get stuck outside. You better come on. Come on, girl. Because I'm not coming to grab you. You have matter all over you. I do not want it on my clothes. Come on. Let's see if your sister, yeah, she in here. You better get on in there. Let me see, I need to put y'all some food in there. I need to give y'all some water and some food. They be a mess, y'all. They be a mess. Chickens. Chickens be a mess. That's why I need to put on my list is a trash can, a steel trash can, because I cannot stand these bugs getting inside of their food. You know, watch, everybody gonna come in a minute. they heard, they know that bowl. Get on back in there. Come on, come on. Hmm. Good job, girls. Good job. Uh-oh, here they come. They heard the food. Let's see if Black come down. She ain't studying nobody. One of them in there is Broody. It's the second one now. And it's broke. One of them had it. Now the other one want to be broody. They stopped laying eggs. I don't know. You gotta break the broodiness in order for them to start laying. They stopped laying because one of them just keep laying on all the eggs. They don't have no place to lay their eggs. So I've been giving them a different box, but they don't like that box. So I'm out here struggling a little bit. Anyway, this live has been 46 minutes and it was not supposed to be. It was just supposed to be my daily live. But I had to tell y'all about all the ways I'm having to fight. But it's Friday, y'all. I have had a lot of work to do inside because I have guests coming this weekend. And so I am all over the place. Let me give my girls some water. And then I'm going to take a break and go out, run some errands. Let me show y'all my water collection. This is my water collection system. I have 4 barrels. 2 are just rainwater. This one is rainwater combined with, that's where I clean my vegetables in this one. And this one has just water in it, but it has a spout on it. So I love that one. I want a few more of those. But these are cheaper and good to use because I can move them around. They're on wheels. So if you're not catching rainwater, you need to catch it because you'll never know if we have a heat, you know, problem with the heat this summer, you're going to need some rainwater. So I chipped my yard. I wood chipped my yard because I need my vegetables, my dirt, my soil to stay moist when it does rain so that my vegetables will continue to grow even if there is a drought. Look at this worm out here. I know my chickens do not see that worm, but baby, why you all the way out here though? Anyway, y'all, I'm about to cut this live because mama's got to go. Mama's got to go do some things. I'm going to go have some lunch. Y'all going to have the most amazing day. And whatever you do, don't let anybody get in the way on your journey to what God called you to do in this season. Be blessed, everybody. See you on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me.